welcome to Creep Tales from Beyond Death. Your host, Gravedigger. Welcome to, finally, chapter 3. Yes, we got it. We're getting into it, and without keeping you, and it's going to be a good one, so without keeping you from it any longer, let's get right into it. Day 5. Starting off today with going back into the forest to talk to that zebra again. Maybe to find out some information on animals, or at least see if she has any idea who would know anything about them. Once again, I arrive at the border of the town and forest. Only this time, I get a chill that runs all the way through my body. But I brush it off and think of it as pre-mission jitters. I arrive once again at the cottage after a good long walk, and just as I raise my hoof to knock on the door, it opens. Startled, I stand there with a look of amazement. How? It's just luck, I guess, she says, feigning innocence. What is it you are seeking this time? She asks, calmly waiting. I'm here to see if you know any pony who might know something about the animals and plant life around here. She looks towards her hut and gestures with a hoof. Come in. So I do, and she heads to a small shelf with a good selection of books on it. As she pulls one down that looks handwritten. Here, young pony. This should help you on your journey, she says with a smirk, while handing me the book. But be careful, for it took a good few years to gather those notes. I catch her shoot her glance towards the window. What's wrong? I turn to look, and no pony was there. Strange, she says, with a look of concern. You have a friend that awaits you outside, she asks. No, why? Who did you see? I ask hastily, sorry. Only a hooded figure. It looked like a pony. I sit down disappointed she couldn't describe a face, but that confirmed my suspicion on the pony following me. So, to the desk mare about that pony 2 doors down from me. After some sleep. End of day 5. Day 6. Huh? What? Okay, now it's for sure. I'm being stalked, and I need to find out who this pony is. I rush down the stairs to talk to the desk pony, only to find a brutal murder and a ton of the force down there. So, without hesitation, I run up to the chief and told him about yesterday's events and about the hooded pony. After several hours of talking with the chief, I got my orders to go into the forest and keep my eyes out for hooded ponies or any attacks. But first, I wanted to do my own little investigation. So I walk up to the scene, and the sight I saw was shocking. She was a young pony, probably no more than 20 or 21, and she was dressed in the same robes as the pony following me. It couldn't be, I think to myself, as I move her robe to see the cutie mark for identification, and to my horror, the cutie mark had been removed. But that wasn't the most horrifying moment. No, that's next. I finish my examination with moving the hood, and the head was missing. So I frantically look around and see a braid sticking out of the microwave. Not noticing that it was on, I approach it. Be careful, the chief states, worried. And as I approach it, as if on cue, the microwave dings and the head inside explodes. The only thing anyone could do at that point was bow their heads and pay respects to the dead that had been wronged. I go up the stairs and return to my room to look back over the case file that I had only skimmed over for lack of sleep reasons. Case 1 of 700? What? I screamed in my head. How? How could they let this continue on for so long? I was shocked, so I read the entry on the file. Case number 1. I will only be starting this report with my name, age, and what I have recovered. I am Dr. Hazel Shimmer, and my age is 35. I have only 3 brutal murders and only a shadow to report. And it seems to me to say this, and it shames me to say this, but I cannot find them. The children, all the children in the town, they're all gone. And then I noticed the crimson all over the bottom of the page. Oh, my Celestia. They had taken their own life by day 100. I hastily read the file's remaining contents, mostly medical reports of victims and murder descriptions. So, with it being almost daybreak, I lay in my bed and drift into harsh nightmares. Entries on day 6. I know I said I was going to sleep, but you try and sleep while you hear children screaming because they are being dragged away from their loving homes. That shit haunts your dreams. I'm going to have to camp out there if I want any form of progress. Am I gonna die? End of notes. Day 7. Today has gone poorly. I found no hoof prints, nor a trace of a scent that is even close to the hooded pony. 3 hours pass. I begin to shiver. I should probably build a fire. It's currently... I look at my watch. Shit! Dead. Damn it. Well, I guess it's fire after all. 6 hours pass. I sit at the fire. Luckily, it's a clear night. 12 hours pass. Guess I'll get some sleep. And day 7. Day 8. Not much today either. I'm going to be keeping the days that nothing happened. I'm going to be keeping to the days that nothing happens, other than adding them together and then reporting that. 9 days since the last sighting. 12 days since the last sighting of the hooded pony. 17 days and still nothing. Wait. Is this? I think... That is! Hoof prints! Yes! Finally something to do! It's been 6 hours of following the prints. And as I'm following them, through a patch of thicker wooded area, I see a large shadowed figure out of the corner of my eye. So, I pick up my pace a little bit. Is that... No. It sounded insane. What was that? Day 9. What in the hay is going on? I feel a sack over my face, and I couldn't see a thing. I try to move and notice I'm sitting down. My arms can reach as far as about half their normal reach. And as I feel around in front of me, I come across 2 buttons. Then, all of a sudden, a pony places their hoof on my shoulder and whispers in my ear, "Relax. It's all part of the game." But you see, this world is full of different forms of entertainment. Now, sit. And let's go over the rules, shall we? Rule 1. Do not interrupt, or you'll be given an awful shock. Rule 2. Do not think that because you are not tied like a beast, that you can escape. For none may leave. Rule 3. You have to choose. Never forget that. And last but not least, Rule 4. My favorite rule. All participants must participate, otherwise a random player will be selected and chosen to die in your place. For what worse torture than to be forced to live after watching your action cause an innocent pony to die for what you did. The maniacal pony laughs for a while after disappearing into the dark. The echo of the large metal door shutting can be heard in the distance. I was lost on what to do. I didn't know what time it was, or what was going to happen. So I just kind of sat back and waited. It only took a few moments before he returned. Now we can begin. Now that all the players are here. My heart began racing. Alright, I will play 2 sounds for you, and after both have been played, you must pick one, and press either the button on the left or the button on the right to make your decision. Then, after you choose, you will hear the result of your choice. Oh, and every 2 minutes that the ponies are kept waiting, they will be put into extreme but not fatal pain. So if I were you, I would hurry. The pony laughs. Then I heard the most frightening thing in my life. 2 children. 2 young fillies crying for some pony to save them. And then it hit me. I was about to find and have to make some of those lost children I came here for die. The weight of the situation was causing my vision to blur. And with that, I leave you to your choice. And remember, every 2 minutes. And with that, my little subscribers, I am going to have to end episode 3 here. But I feel like that episode was killer. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. I'm going to try and get episode 4 out a little sooner than what I did chapter 3, because I just figured something out with my editing software, so I can probably start getting videos out a little bit faster. But for those of you who have just visited my channel or just now visiting my channel, I have made 2 other videos, chapter 1 and chapter 2. They are on my channel. be afraid to go check those out, or be afraid, but they're still good story. They're still they're good ones, but not nearly as good as I feel like this one came out to be. So hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one.